I feel like I'm like 23 years old again. Um, it, it, you know, people talk about magic and people talk about um, real love, but most people have never figured out the different layers of love, or how many different types of love there is, how exquisite it is. All I know is I've been beat down and beat down and beat down for so long because so many people have such rough edges. They can have a lot of love to give, but they can have so many rough edges that you feel like loving someone is like being cut up with a buzzsaw every day in order to just feel a void or feel your heart, to have that feeling. And you go through this harsh world today where so many people now are being violent and horrible. Well, there was something I did in my youth that I couldn't understand why I always was singing in the clouds. My heart was always happy through God. And why so many people around me used to say, "Are you on drugs or something because you're so uppity all the time, or you're so happy, or you're..." My husband was saying today when we had lunch, we haven't got to have lunch for like 3 months. He was gone a lot of time. And he looked in my eyes and he said he can see that I'm just traumatized. All he sees is trauma. He said, "You used to be so lively and your eyes were just so full of God. And what has happened, I don't know. I hope it can be corrected. But they're dark now and all I see is trauma." Like the old Sherry is so traumatized, I can't see that person, that lively person. Well, tonight I felt like I could actually return, which just didn't seem possible to me. And how this happened was I was listening to Frankie Valli songs, and all these people were threatening me. The devil was really making the lights flicker on and off, and all these men were threatening me, this whole cult of men that had been attacking me for years. And I just did what I did when I was young. When I was a teenager and before the age 15, I went back to my world of writing songs. And I just started writing out a couple of songs, and now within like about a half an hour, I finished a song that flows beautiful, and the words are just all have meaning. And I think, and the only reason I did it was because when I was young, that was my favorite thing to do. One time I locked myself away in my room for a month, and I wouldn't come out except to eat because I wanted to create a whole album that I thought Frankie would like. And I've given him songs before, and he said he's not supposed to take like unsolicited material. But when I did his valet, I gave them to him, and I went and picked them up later, and he put a check on his favorite. But he can't produce them without his management. Well, tonight, I just started, putting some words together, and more words together, and next thing you know, I have a full song. So I'm gonna try to give it to Robbie Robinson and see what he thinks. He's great. He's been with Frankie for years. And I want to see what he wants to do with this. But, this is the old me, writing love ballads. This is who I am. I do have a soft heart, but I can't show it because people don't understand how soft and sensitive a dreamer and a lyricist and a poet's heart really is. But I'm back now again, singing in the heavens. And I have a song in my heart again that I haven't had for probably 32 years. And, because I look for niceness and kindness, and that's something I never received from this group. Once they took an interest in me, they were horrible. They were cruel. They would take my work and then try to say they were going to kill me and send me gory videos and mutilation and pictures from rottensite.com. And this thug devil world does not produce love or poetry. But whenever I go back to my roots, I emerge, and I'm all about love and poetry and the heart and God, and no matter how much they beat me, there's only certain things that complete me. And if I find someone that can meet me in my world, I'm whole, and I'm me, and I'm talented, and I'm free.